Welcome back, guys, to another video from Lord Burger. Today we are going to talk about the new teams for the final event of Season 1 for Minecraft Championship. Yep, that's right, the final event for the season. When these teams were announced, the admins released a video on how MCC1 will end after this event, and it will take a few month break to revamp the event and give everyone else on the team a full, long-needed, well-deserved break. This is obviously the right move to avoid burnout for players that we have already seen take effect, as many players have left the tournament just because they are being tired of it, with examples like Technoblade and Vicstar. An example I can give is that I've been hosting a tournament for about 3 weeks on my favorite server, and of course people got tired of it after 3 weeks in a row, as they got messier and the competitiveness rose. So as an example, I am taking at least a week off from that tournament to focus on my midterms and give everybody else, including myself, a break. Now, you may have seen the title where the tournament was possibly rigged in a certain team's favor. But before we get deep into this, I'm trying to reach 420 subscribers because it's a funny number, you know, before the year's end, and I would love if you guys subscribed and liked the video. Also comment because I read them all and I reply to many of them. Minecraft Championship is a tournament made up of 10 teams of 40 YouTubers/streamers with mini-games to test all of your Minecraft skills. In the last 2 tournaments, I correctly predicted the top teams for each one. So once again, from 10 to 1, I will make my predictions. Starting at number 10, we have the Sapphire Santas, and this team, I am so sorry, but they average a whole mere 4,180 points. That's right, only 1,045 points a player. Dream averages more than 3/4 of their team alone. This team is currently predicted to be the worst we have ever seen, but maybe they will get lucky with the coin multiplier, since those always seem to ruin my predictions. I don't even know who these players are, so I can't even describe this team and what their strengths and weaknesses are. Sorry to all of you that are fans of them, but this is all I got. 9th place with a much more plausible average of 7,346 coins, the Yellow Yetis. This team has H-Bomb, who underperformed in the last event, and once again isn't getting much help from the other players around him, with Smallish Beans being their next best player. Moving on to 8th, we have the Mint Mistletoes with 8,309 points. I am once again surprised to see a Fruitberry's team this slow, but I do expect this team to do a lot better than they are predicted, especially since the first timer Ludwig is getting a lot of training from Technoblade as of recent, as he streams himself doing PvP and Ace Race training with Techno. But as we know, he's not really a Minecraft player, so he may be the one who drags his team down, including Carl Jacobs. But Carl has been training a little bit too on the Dream SMP, so we will see. Anyhow, in 7th place with 8,335 points are the Emerald Elves. Tommy Innit is on this team, and at this point I can never tell if he will carry or not. He's so inconsistent, and I just don't know what's gonna happen this time. His other teammates other than Tubbo do not play very well, so it does make sense that this is their point total. In 6th place are the Cyan Candy Canes, which I believe is a record for the most words in a team name. Jokes aside, they average 8,674 points, and they include 2 winners from last week, Filza, who was 2nd overall, and Wilbur Soot, who is 19th overall. They also have Fundy, who may carry this team if they do happen to play games like Rocket Spleef, since all of those players, excluding Quackity, are very good at Rocket Spleef, especially Phil and Fundy. Now we get to the top 5. We have in 5th the Red Reindeer, with not that great of players, but the fact Quig is there makes them so much better almost instantly, putting them where they are. Now we get into the contenders here in the top 4. 4th place are the Teal Turkeys at 9,152 points. This team could very easily gobble up their opponents. See what I did there? Huh? Anyways, this team has a newer player, Illumina and Puns, but they are in fact very good. And now this is their 2nd tournament. It looks like they are poised to pop off with Crinios and Aerith on their side as support. As much as I like this team, there are obviously more ahead of them. In the top 3, we start off with 3rd, the Coral Carolers, with 9,359 points as an average. I was very surprised to see this team that high, mainly because I was under the impression the only good player there was Sapnap. But I did find out that Kritzy and Wisp are actually very good players, making this a decent team all around, and in any other tournament, I think they definitely have a chance to win this, but maybe not this tournament. In 2nd place, we have the one and only Purple Penguins, my favorite team name so far. just because they are penguins. I have no idea how this team got all the way to second place, especially to the team that I'm talking about in a moment here. But I upped this team's point total because of the Pete effect. So at 9,532 points, we have Pizza Hut, Car Corvus, False Symmetry, and Green. The fact is here, Green is actually a hitting god of the game. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, it might be Grind, I'm not sure, I'm gonna call him Green for now, because I hear everybody saying that recently, so. But what I'm thinking here is that Green really does know the game inside out, and at a very high average compared to other players we see in this tournament. He's not an A tier player, but I think he's a definite B. But the first place team here is who I really wanted to talk about, and this team is the quote, for the captain team. They averaged the highest total I've ever seen for an MCC team, a whopping 9,910 points. Now how did the organizers even allow this? Well, I have a theory. And in short, it is that this is the final event of the season and that they want a season finale. Not only that, they want what can be the perfect season finale. Think about it. The most famous Minecrafter on the platform, Dream. Him winning will be perfect for everybody in his fan base that is absolutely massive to root for him. And obviously, he's one of the best players we have seen in Minecraft. Then we have the event organizer who's been getting top 10 worthy points in almost every tournament recently and putting himself on the team. There are also probably a couple other reasons that this could be big for the fan base, but I'm not going to get into them right now. Then there is this old-time Minecraft legend who's been getting top 15 finishes regularly, the parody man himself, Captain Sparkles. Sparkles has yet to win a single Minecraft tournament since they became a big thing in the last year and a half. Him winning would also be a huge nostalgia boost to the fans, and a season finale for MCC that would be perfect, with him finally getting a win and getting the clout that I'd say he actually deserves. Then of course there is Shovel, who is an average player, and is probably one of the best girl gamers you will ever see playing Minecraft. But an average player as your worst player is also probably the best option you can have for a team. She also has a fan base loaded with the girl side of Minecraft fandoms and of course the simps, but that's not a huge deal. But another thing is that Dream and Shovel are also really good at dodgeball, I've noticed, making it even harder for them to lose. Say what you want, but I think the MCC admins made it very clear that they wanted to make this team nearly OP and almost unstoppable to get the storybook ending that could really benefit for this event. But let me get this straight. Other players are not going to throw this to make it a fixed storyline. There's no way. This isn't the Dream SMP. This is Minecraft Championship, crying out loud. I don't think it's right in my opinion to rig an event like this, so I really hope that's not the case. Though maybe the higher point totals are good since each point does go to charity for about, I believe, $1 a point. Even if they are throwing it, it could be good for the event. It's not the first time the admins have made overpowered teams like Dream and Techno, since they are large crowd pleasers for the larger fan bases. And there have also been teams like MCC's Green Guardians last month, where they actually were very overpowered despite not having huge names outside of Wilbur on the team. Then of course Purple Pandas, who had Filza, Technoblade, and one of the best MCC players to that point, Tommy Innit, and then of course Wilbur. Also, if you guys made it this far, comment BEEF down below, spelled B-E-E-F. It helps me tell what the watch retention is from my viewers, and I would appreciate if you could do that. Anyways, let me know down in the comments what you guys think on this subject and the video itself. Be sure to like and subscribe, look at my channel instead of clicking on the video link, because it helps my click-through rate and gets me an algorithm boost. If you want to support my channel, watch my videos in the background. They don't have to be playing sound, you can just collect watch hours. That would mean a ton to me. Also, share my channel to your friends. That'd be great. Anyways, that would be really appreciated. Of course, I'd only have a few days left to reach 420 subs. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.